Schistosomiasis is one of the 5 main endemic neglected tropical diseases in Malawi. For the past years, control efforts have been hampered by flooding in areas where cyclones hit. We are here in Samama village in Mangochi district in the southern region of Malawi, where our research project in understanding the hybridization in neurogenital schistosomiasis is taking place. Going through the village, the effects of flooding are imminent. We caught up with the village chief who expressed his concerns about flooding and the effects it is having on schistosomiasis control in the village.
Matenda alikodzo panopa akwera kwambiri chifukwa cha kusefukira kwa madzi kumene kulipo, chifukwa chonena kuti nkhono zimene zimayambisa likodzo nthawi imeneyo zimapezeka m'mabango chakunyanjako ndeko peza kuti madzi aja asefukira afika mpaka m'makomo tinkhono tijaso tasefukira kufika m'makomo ndiye tuli chiopsezo chopeza likodzo anthu ndi alino chakwera sopano nthawi ino pamene madziwo atifikira m'makomo tikuwauzaso anthu ati kuna kuti no tisakomakopeke kwambiri ndi madziwa chifukwa ndi amene sakutibweretsera matenda makamaka athu alikodzowa.
We indeed find Bulinus globosus, the intermediate snail host for schistosomiasis, washed out in what used to be the village walking path. This path would have taken us to our project's snail sampling site in Lake Malawi, but the flooding has made it impossible for us to move to that place. The villagers, however, are using the boats to cross over to that site. This site used to be a farming gardens for the villagers, but now it is all underwater. This path, though infested with schistosoma snails, it is now providing shallow swimming pools for the young children. As a researcher, this is worrisome, observing the high-risk group oblivious of the consequences of swimming in these pools.
This problem of schistosomiasis is becoming more problematic in the sense that there is an increase in the number of children that are seemingly affected. Before the climate change came in and the flooding of the waters, we could hardly notice that children are being affected by schistosomiasis. But now it's almost evident, it's everywhere. You just notice, let's take the example of a boy. He asks for, I go out for a urinal, and then as they come back, you tend to notice that they still have some dampening on there. And when you look carefully, you notice that there are traces of blood on the clothing, on the shirt, which was not apparent in the times before. So there is a change and in an increasing manner.
In children, schistosomiasis can actually cause anemia, stunted growth, but might also affect their ability to learn.
Those learners that are affected, they don't seem to hang around all the time of learning in class. Oftentimes they get out to the urinals, and that makes them lose out on what other learners are learning.
The problem is even severe in adults. One of the villagers who suffered from schistosomiasis invited us to her home.
Ineyo nditadwala likodzo. Poyamba sinikazindikira kuti limeneli ndi likodzo. Ndinazadabwa mmimba kumangovuta kumangopweteka. Kenako ndikweze mkozo wa yelo kwamalizirako magazi. Madzi akuchokera ku nyanja kufika m'makomo mwathu muno, ndipo makomo madzi akhazikika, ndipo chiopsezo chilipo chonena kuti matenda amene angatifike silili kozoloka. Kuli malungo chifukwa uzuzu umakhala pa madzi amene ali okhazikika, monga ngati mmene mukuonera pa khomo paine pano. Madzi akhazikika, palinso matenda aso monga ngati kolera, kusagula mmimba, pamakhalanso chiopsezo chochuluka kwambiri.
Looking at her house, we understand her fears, as not only is flooding increasing the risk of contacting schistosomiasis, but can be breeding sites for mosquitoes. As we have seen, weather challenges can actually be detrimental to the human population. Flooding and droughts that have been occurring in Malawi have had an effect on the neglected tropical disease control and elimination efforts. In this area, we are seeing an increase in schistosomiasis. What we don't know is what it is doing to the other neglected tropical diseases that are endemic in this country. Climate change effects are real. We need to be proactive in mitigating these climate change effects. As we can see, this is a threat to human life. Together, we can do something against the climate change.